Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to learn a very important concept in Java. Method overloading. I will explain everything step by step in very simple language so that beginners can easily understand. First, let's understand the definition of method overloading. Method overloading is a feature in Java where two or more methods have the same name but different parameters in the same class. In simple words, method overloading means same method name plus different parameter list. How can we perform method overloading? Overloading can be done in three ways. By using different number of parameters. By using different type of parameters. By using different order of parameters. And the technical term for method overloading is compile time polymorphism. Because the method called decision is taken at compile time. Now let's understand the important rules of method overloading. Rule number 1, same method name. All overloaded methods must have the same name. For example, add. The name must be exactly the same. Rule number 2, parameters must be different. Method overloading is possible only when methods have different number of parameters or different type of parameters or different order of parameters. Parameters are the key factor in overloading. If parameters are not different, overloading is not possible. Rule number 3, return type does not matter. Changing only the return type does not create overloading. For example, int add, int a, int b. Double add, int a, int b. This is not overloading. Because parameters are exactly the same. So remember, overloading depends on parameters, not on return type. Rule number 4, access modifier does not matter. Methods can have different access modifiers and still be overloaded. For example, public int add, int a, int b. Private int add, int a, int b, int c. This is perfectly valid overloading. Rule number 5 must be in the same class. Overloaded methods must be written in the same class. Rule number 6, compile time polymorphism. Method overloading is called compile time polymorphism or static polymorphism because the compiler decides which method to call at compile time. Rule number 7, constructors can also be overloaded. Even constructors can be overloaded. For example, student int id, student int id, string name. This is called constructor overloading. Rule number 8, overloading and inheritance. Method overloading can also happen in parent and child classes. One-line summary. Method overloading depends only on parameter list. Now let's understand the code step by step in a very simple way. First of all, we create a class called calculator. Inside this class, we have three methods with the same name. The method name is add. Since all three methods have the same name, this is the main concept of method overloading. Now let's see each method one by one. The first add method takes two integer parameters a and b and returns their addition. Int add, int a, int b. Return a plus b. So this method simply adds two integer values. The second add method takes three integer parameters a, b, and c and returns the addition of all three numbers. Int add, int a, int b, int c. Return a plus b plus c. Here the number of parameters is different from the first method. The third add method has two double parameters a and b and returns the addition of two double values. Double add, double a, double b. Return a plus b. Here the parameter type is different. So in this calculator class, all methods have the same name, but parameters are different. That is why this is a perfect example of method overloading. Now move to the main class. Inside the main method, first, we create the object of calculator class using calculator obj is equal to new calculator. Now we call the add methods one by one. When we write obj.add 10, 20, this calls the method with two integer parameters, adds 10 and 20, returns the value 30, and prints 30. Next, when we write obj.add 10, 20, 30, this calls the method with three integer parameters, adds all three numbers, returns 60, and prints 60. Next, when we write obj.add 5.5, 4.5, this calls the method with two double parameters, adds 5.5 and 4.5, returns 10.0, and prints 10.0. So here we achieve method overloading because same method name is used, but parameters are different. And in this program, we have used different number of parameters, different type of parameters. Now let's understand method overloading by different order of parameters. First of all, we create a class called display. Inside this class, we have two methods with the same name, and the method name is show. Since both methods have the same name, this is also an example of method overloading. Let's see both methods one by one. First method, void show int a string b. This method takes first parameter as int, second parameter as string, and it prints the integer value first and then the string value. Second method, void show string b int a. This method also takes one string, one int, but here the order of parameters is changed. So what is the main difference? Both methods have the same name show. Both methods have two parameters. Both use int and string types. But the order of parameters is different. And because of this different order, Java treats them as two different methods. Now move to the main class. Inside the main method, first, we create the object of display class. Display obj is equal to new display. Now we call the methods using this object. When we write obj.show 10, hello, Java checks the parameter order. First parameter int, second parameter string. So it matches with the first show method. And it prints integer 10 string hello. Next, when we write obj.show Java 20, Java checks again. First parameter string, second parameter int. So it matches with the second show method. And it prints string Java integer 20. So here we clearly achieve method overloading because we used different order of parameters. This proves that method overloading can also be done by changing the order of parameters. That's all for today's video. Next video will be about method overriding. Thank you for watching the channel. Stay connected with the channel for more Java programming tutorials and tech videos.